Is that some?
Weird when we had to do this. He was like making air
I don't
bubbles.
know.
I'm a good mumbler.
Hello and welcome to GC360. I'm Meredith Barnes.
And I'm Elliot Payne.
I'm Carolina Classens.
And I'm Nick Landon.
As you walk through the booth-infested campus this week, it's impossible not to notice that homecoming week is in full swing. Organizations are promoting their Mr. and Miss Georgia College candidates, final touches are being put on the floats for the homecoming parade, and students are anticipating a successful weekend full of concerts and competitions.
But the homecoming commotion may have you overlooking other news going on right here on the GC campus, like the airball seen around the world.
And who and what to expect for the future of the Student Government Association on the Georgia College campus.
Blackout Bobcat is everywhere. You don't want to be seen. Well, we'll give you the full story on this new Twitter trend.
And Nick here is going to try his skill in a mixed martial arts class held at the Centennial Center.
That's right, Meredith. You won't want to miss that action.
Our top story, a Twitter page called Blackout Bobcat, is now trending for Georgia College community. Whoever is behind this wants students to upload pictures of their friends and foes in their most inebriated states. With more than 1,800 followers, Blackout Bobcat has quickly made a name for itself on the GC campus. Is this Twitter account all in good fun? Or is it crossing into a very dangerous territory for the entire campus to be concerned? Reporter Megan Rochester has our report.
It is no surprise that college-age students go out on the weekends, drink amplitudes of alcohol, and make decisions they would never admit soberly.
This has been the college tradition for many years past, but has social media generation put a concerning light to this crazy college culture?
A Twitter page is now trending for the Georgia College community called Blackout Bobcat. The creator of the page is completely anonymous, but the content is public for all to see. Pictures of drunken students holding drinks, dancing on tables, being arrested, and even throwing up in toilets are blasted out from the account with comments narrating the activities taking place.
GC360 News wanted to show you the pictures that were uploaded on this street right behind me, but we couldn't because of the legalities involved.
Pate McMichael is a media law professor at Georgia College. I spoke with him to learn about the consequences that Blackout Bobcat could face.
Well, the real question is what can happen to a student who maybe contributes to Blackout Bobcat. Some of the very interesting things about the photos that are being posted is that some of them appear to be invasions of privacy because some of these images are shot in the homes of some of the people who are being portrayed in these, states of drunkenness, usually. And anytime you're shooting without permission in someone's own home, it's generally considered a major invasion of privacy, known as intrusion. Also, any images of people in a bathroom, regardless of their state of drunkenness, is pretty much well decided legally as being inappropriate. So, I mean, if you own a business, you can't record customers in the bathroom. You shouldn't be obviously allowed to even take pictures of folks who maybe have had too much to drink and decided to pass out in a bathroom.
One student even went as far as creating another anonymous account to tell Blackout Bobcat to stop posting. The anonymous person went by Richard Bob and asked Blackout Bobcat to take down the picture that was sent in of them. Blackout Bobcat replied by saying, "Wow, he really wants that picture down. Even made a Twitter for it. You can't even tell who it is."
After a recent story was published about Blackout Bobcat, the Twitter page has more followers than ever before. Parents, faculty, and teachers are very concerned with the situation. Will Blackout Bobcat buckle down?
I decided to go downtown and catch up with some of the students about their opinion of Blackout Bobcat.
My opinion about it is like, hey, if college students want to be college students, why would you throw them under the bus? Like, why is this such a big deal on the social network that you've got to throw them under the bus and just make a big deal about it? Like,
on Tuesday, Blackout Bobcat tweeted to its followers that they are willing to take down any pictures upon request.
The question that remains is, who is Blackout Bobcat? Will their reign of terror on inebriated students ever be compensated for? We'll have to wait and see. But until then, patrons of downtown nightlife have been warned. Reporting for GC360, I'm Megan Rochester.
By now, you probably have seen, or at least heard about, the airball that has gone viral on the internet and made it on national television. Our very own Shantaeana Keys watched it during an away game against Columbus State. Something you need to know, Keys is the top scorer on the GC women's basketball team and was named Athlete of the Week just a few weeks ago. She isn't a woman who gets fazed easily, as Ross Bailey found out when he caught up with her.
It was the worst free throw of all time. That's why they call it a foul shot. Take a look at this.
I think one of the articles I read said, no sound, only shame.
Shantaeana Keys airballed a free throw last weekend, and now she's famous. The 14-second video of the infamous foul shot went viral and has since been replayed and debated on numerous national media outlets. It's being called the worst free throw ever, but the Bobcats' leading scorer isn't sweating her newfound fame.
One of my friends texted me and he said, type this into Twitter. So I typed in Georgia College free throw, and there was a video, 14 seconds, on someone's tweet. And I followed it and I saw like it had 108 views. So I'm like, oh, no one's seen this, like it's fine. About 2 hours later, actually I showed a couple of my teammates and then they tweeted it and the ball started rolling, and by 8 o'clock it was on Deadspin, and 2 hours later had 30,000 views. It was nuts.
This free throw is so terrible, there has to be an excuse. And the excuse turns out to be that she sneezed. It looks to me like she sneezed.
No. I usually line the ball up, okay, so I get to right about here, and I went to follow through, and I catch my nose, so literally fingernails like in my nostril, and I have to let the ball go or I'm gonna like cut my nose. So that's what I'm doing. I'm checking my nose to see if I'm bleeding, and then, I had to keep going. We had another free throw, and we were in the middle of a comeback, so I had to shake it off.
After sinking the following free throw, Keys bounced back from her wacky foul shot by posting her first career double-double. In the face of a unique and personal adversity, the unshakable sophomore has represented Georgia College as well as anyone could hope for. Is it the worst free throw ever? Let the debate continue. But there's no arguing Shantaeana Keys is one extraordinary Bobcat.
Right after the airball, Keys sank the next free throw and went on to notch the first double-double of her college career. 20 points, 10 rebounds. With a performance like that, maybe she should loft a few more airballs. That's all for right now, but I'll be back later in the show with some more healthy news. Back to you, Elliot.
With the SGA presidential election in full swing, there has been much discussion over what campus groups are really represented in SGA. Betsy Lamb has been out and about covering the campaign, and she joins me now. Betsy, what's the big issue with the SGA presidential campaign?
Well, the big issue during this campaign was diversity, and not diversity in the sense that most people think about. It's diversity with student organizations being well represented in student government.
Okay, so right now, which organizations are mostly represented in the student government?
The Greek organizations are the ones that are mostly taking the Senate seats and the executive positions. And so that's been the concern for both of the presidential candidates, Creighton Permy and Victoria Free. And they both addressed those issues at the presidential debate on Monday night.
Okay. So what steps has SGA taken to reach the whole student body as opposed to just the Greeks?
Well, SGA actually set up a polling station on front campus during the election days of Wednesday and Thursday. And it was an opportunity for all students to come out and vote, cast their votes, in a system that's a lot easier than just sitting at home and trying to figure it out yourself. And it also gives other students the opportunities who may not be in a registered student organization to cast their vote and help expand the voting percentage.
All right. Well, Betsy, thank you for coming in and joining me today.
Thank you.
The Magnolia Ballroom was full of volunteers and donators on February 12th and 13th for the Dr. John Sahlstrom Blood Drive. The event was named after the retired Georgia College Vice President, John Sahlstrom, for his very frequent blood donations. Donors were given the opportunity to give blood in single or double increments. Together, Georgia College donated 328 units of blood to the Red Cross during the two-day drive. The blood went to babies who need transfusions during surgeries and procedures. Officials say one donor can save up to 9 infant lives. That means Georgia College may have saved the lives of up to 2,952 children with their donations. For more information about the Red Cross organization, donating blood, or just how you can help, visit their website at www.redcrossblood.org. When we come back, money you may not know you're spending at Georgia College, right after this on GC360.
Green can represent money, wealth, and fortune. It is also a common symbol for environmental sustainability. The color makes an appearance in Georgia College tuition fees. The charge is called the green fee. Maybe you don't know about this fee or what it's used for, but not to worry. Reporter Lindsay Peterson has the lowdown.
Every semester at Georgia College, students pay student fees, but no one really pays any attention to what they're paying for. Students pay a $5 green fee that contributes to making the campus more environmentally friendly. We spoke with faculty and students on the Green Fee Committee to find out exactly what our money has done.
So the green fee is basically a fund or a fee that was instituted about 3 years ago at Georgia College to provide quick funding for small scale projects that can be used to improve or increase sustainability at Georgia College and greening the campus. And basically it's a $5 fee that's paid annually by every student, and the money is put together, and there's a committee called the Green Fee Committee that solicits for proposals of projects that greening the campus, and we use basically we get that money and distribute it to projects or proposals that meet the minimum set requirement for the green fee.
So the approvals are sent to us. You can submit them online on our website via Georgia College through email, and then we review the proposals and we go through them and see if we can edit anything or make it easier. You have to have the budgets for what you want to approve, and then we go over it and see if it can green Georgia College's campus.
Around campus, you'll find new additions that have made it from proposals and are now put into use every day. Among these are new bike racks along with tool stations for bike repair. Students are even taking Georgia College off the grid by generating their own electricity in the Wellness Center thanks to the new ellipticals. To learn more about the Green Fee Committee, or if you have proposals to help improve our campus, visit the website at gcsu.edu/green.
A new student-made short film called Love Always is set to premiere on campus later this week. From what I hear, this really has been a labor of love. But let's find out from the producer of the film. Jennifer Jensen is here with me now. So Jenny, tell me a little bit about what went into the production of this film.
Well, we started back in January with getting the logo name, the logo design and name picked out and everything. And we also started from pre-production all the way up until now, which we're in the post-production phase of editing and stuff. So it really has been a labor of love. It's been so difficult, but it's been so much fun.
Well, good. Have you seen the outcome you were expecting? Have you gotten the film to where you wanted it to be in the beginning?
Definitely. From the beginning, we had so many ideas in mind, and then up until now, we have produced such a great film, and I'm so excited for everyone to see it.
Well, that sounds great. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the trailer for Love Always.
Love can be defined as a profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person. There are so many great examples of love, but my question is simple. Do we get to choose who we fall in love with, or is it simply fate? In the movies, it's all about true love and how two individuals are so unexplainably drawn to each other. So after this letter, you will know the depth of my love for you.
Well, Well, Jenny, that looks fantastic. Where can I see the full version of the film?
Well, we're having a premiere party next week. It's going to be next Wednesday, the 27th at 7 in the University Banquet Hall, which is also known as Fancy Saga, but it's University Banquet Hall at 7.
Okay, and are all welcome to attend?
Anybody that wants to come can come.
Okay, well, thank you so much. When we return, Carolina will take us to new heights at the Wellness Center.
Now it's time to go back to Carolina and see what else is happening in the world of entertainment. What's up, Carolina?
Thanks, Elliot. Homecoming week is upon us, and the SGA elections aren't the only focus on campus right now.
Abby! 85 loves Leah.
We are so excited about homecoming week. It's already been great. It's only like day 3.
Vote TJ and Kirsten Cornet for Mr. and Miss Georgia College.
Ambassador swag.
Students are also voting for Mr. and Miss Georgia College. Organizations from all over campus sponsor candidates for the running. If you haven't noticed, they've set up shop by the fountain all week and have been showering the crowds with gifts, stickers, cookies, in an attempt to buy votes. The voting ends tonight at midnight, so if you want your voice heard, be sure to vote. Now let's climb on into this next story. Meredith decided a while back to touch up on her climbing skills at the Wellness Center on West Campus. Let's take a look.
So what's new to do at Georgia College? How about go climbing? Everyone's curious to know what the rock climbing wall is all about. So here I am at the Wellness Center at the wall. Rock climbing isn't your average sport. It combines strength, endurance, coordination, balance, and most of all, patience.
Hi, my name is Amanda Burke, and I am a climbing wall supervisor here at the Wellness Center. The climbing wall here at Georgia College is an awesome opportunity to try something new and get in shape in a different way. It's kind of like CrossFit, it's just a little bit different.
My visit gave me the chance to talk to some of the more regular and passionate climbers.
Hey, I'm Max Wheeler. I'm an outdoor ed major. I tried to start with a couple guys a climbing club through GCSU, but because of too many liability issues and too many departments being required, it didn't really go through, but we're still going to go out and compete. All right, I'm going to finish up.
True, it's a little nerve-wracking at first, but I had a great instructor who made sure I was safe.
Here at the climbing wall, anyone that would like to is allowed to climb on a top rope using a belay device. We went ahead and set up this device and got Meredith and myself clipped in. And now we're just going to go through a little bit of the information on how she starts climbing. So the first thing that I do is make sure that she's clipped in, all of her buckles look good, mine look good, my device is set up properly, and then I tell Meredith we're good to go. And when she is ready, she lets me know that she's about to climb and she can take it away.
All right, ready to go?
All right, go for it.
It was time to try my hand. Actually, hands and feet. The first steps went all right, but I ran into a little trouble.
Good job, Meredith. You got it.
Visiting the climbing wall was a really great experience, and Amanda left me with some really good information.
The climbing wall is open 5 days a week. We are open Sunday through Thursday from 6 to 9, so hopefully that can fit in anyone's schedule. Our peak hours are about 7 to 8:30, so if you're trying to avoid the crowd, come early or later.
That was entertaining, wasn't it? Be sure to keep up with me and all your weekly entertainment news here on GC360. I'm Carolina Classens. Back to you, Elliot.
That really was entertaining. But Meredith, I heard you had a little mishap on the climbing wall. What happened?
I did. Actually, it was kind of embarrassing. I, having gone to the climbing wall in dress clothes, wasn't prepared. I split the seam of my pants, but fortunately, the harness happened to cover the seam, so I was, I didn't have to, nobody saw.
Naturally. Well, that's good. When we come back, an update on sports and a story that Nick went to the mat for. Welcome back to GC360. You might want to take a seat because in this next segment, Nick Landon gives a weekly update in sports along with a story that might just knock you off your feet. What's new this week, Nick?
Well, guys, if you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighter competitions, you probably think that martial arts, mixed martial arts, is a brutal and violent sport. But in reality, MMA doesn't share a whole lot with the professional kickboxing you see in TV and movies. Now it's time to hit the mat with this week's story.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, it's very low key. Like, I mean, you wouldn't think of a jiu-jitsu especially is just kind of like its nature. If you're aggressive at it and go hard, you gas out quick and you lose, and just internalize the attitude of it eventually. It's just really easy going.
I don't see it as violent. I see it as a way of learning how to defend yourself in case of that scenario, and I just think of it as fun, as a sport rather than violence, because we're not here to kill each other.
Every submission, by definition, is either, I mean, trying to choke you out or break a joint. And that sounds risky, but, you know, if you know how to do it, you also know, you know, like I'm doing an arm bar on someone, and which is extending the elbow joint. You know their arm doesn't go past 180.
If you don't know anything, be more than welcome to come and join us. We're friendly, we're not going to kill you.
The Bobcats baseball team had a spectacular weekend, dominating Clark Atlanta in 3 double-digit wins. Helping GC all the way was Athlete of the Week, Taylor Henshaw. More on that from Ross Bailey. Ross?
The Georgia College baseball team added another dominant week into their season, earning 2 decisive wins over Clark Atlanta University in Saturday's doubleheader. The Bobcats were led by junior transfer Taylor Henshaw, who drove in a combined 10 runs over the 2 games. For his standout slugging performance, Henshaw was voted this week's Bobcat Athlete of the Week.
Student life around here, the campus life, is just amazing. I mean, coming from a small community college, it's really, like, you don't get the real, the real college experience. But you get here, everybody's involved. I mean, everybody, like, the school spirit's so high around here, and the returning guys like Cody Moss, Matt Lamoth, Daniel Bick, Jeremy, all those guys really helped us transfers to understand what Coach Carty and Coach Mitchell were looking for as far as effort, playing style, all that kind of thing. So when we all came in, we really weren't aware of what we were supposed to do and how it was supposed to be done, but those guys really helped us to, like, help lead us and show us the way. So I really appreciate them for that. I'm a real big family guy, like to be around my family. I want to go, hopefully one day, once I get out of school, go work for either the FBI or the ATF. Just feel like I kind of want to make a difference, and I feel like that would be the best way for me. You know, growing up, son of a firefighter, my grandpa was he was a detective for the city of Atlanta. Always been around, you know, public service, and I just see the difference that they make, and I feel like I would like to get involved in that aspect.
All right, guys, that is all we have for sports this week. Now back to Elliot and Meredith.
So, Elliot, are you excited for your big performance this weekend?
Not only am I excited, I am super excited for my performance this weekend. Oh yeah, but more than that, I am just pumped to be playing in front of the entire Bobcat Nation.
That is really exciting.
Just the homecoming energy, the spirit of this weekend is so awesome. And more than that, I am pumped to see who's going to be our new Mr. Georgia College and Mrs. Georgia College.
I am as well. Now tell me, are the bands playing before this is announced or after?
I am pretty sure that the announcement is on Saturday.
Oh, okay, okay.
After the basketball game or something like that. I should know, but, you know.
Well, your job is just to get on stage and play some good music for everybody.
That's right. I'm done after Friday night. Then it's out in the world's hands. So who did you vote for?
Actually, I haven't voted yet, but I have till midnight tonight.
That's right. And don't forget to vote. including all of you out there. Don't forget to vote.
Well, it looks like you're having a hard time deciding who you're going to vote for.
Well, yeah,
These are all 5 candidates on his shirt right here.
I actually found a loophole, and I voted for all of them.
Did you?
No.
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, no, I tried, but you can't do that, I found out. So.
Well, make up your mind by midnight tonight, and I'll do the same.
All right. Be sure to check out all the homecoming festivities and events this weekend, and tune in next week for more updates on everything going on in Milledgeville and around the GC campus.
You can also check out our website at www.gc360news.com for more information on stories, the cast, and updates and news in our community, or check out our Facebook and Twitter at GC360 News. I'm Meredith Barnes.
And I'm Elliot Payne. We'll see you next week.